Create and display cost center. Learn how to create and display a cost center. So you have been requested to create required cost center needed for collecting data for management, accounting, and processing data in the SAP system. In this video, you will create and display cost center. So in the following steps, you will create a cost center in a company code with an appropriate application. So manage cost center, manage cost centers. Click create. Ensure that A000 is entered in the controlling area field and from, to, or enter it to respective fields. So okay. From valid is okay. Enter the cost center name, serve 01 in the cost center box. Serve serve 01, okay. Enter service 01 in the name box. Service 01. Enter service service KPC service KPC 01 in the description box. 01. Okay. Valid from we are able to change to start the valid from the first of the month. Do enter. Each time is required to that control that everything seems to be okay. Then valid from is okay. Valid to is okay. Enter the person responsible in the box. The person responsible you can use in this case the match code. Okay, click enter. Enter the cost center category. Again, I choose H for service for cost center. Okay. Click on organizational unit and enter the standard hierarchy node. So organization unit and we select again finance. Okay. Enter assign to the only one company, fin company code that I select KPC. Enter the profit center that we have created previously, TPCA. So if you want to change it later, do it. You're able to do it. Okay, functional area. Yes, we keep it. Note that the functional area is defaulted because of a cost center category. Go to translation. to translate in the language of users. Control C, Control V, Control V, Control C, Control V, V. Okay, and I do it. KKBC, and I click on create. Click back, and click back. Okay, in the following step, you will we have created a cost center. In the next step, I will show you how to create, for example, an engineering cost center per copy. So I select the my cost center that I just created, services. Okay, I click on go. I go to the detail of my cost center. I put full screen. I click on copy. Note that the functional area field verified that the field has been changed. For example, for YP50 before you save the data. So this time we change the cost center category. So I choose, for example, which one I've created previously, a cost center with a value H. Valid from. And I would select in the cost center ID engineering 01. So engineering 01. So again, we change the name. We change the description. So and engineering the one. I proceed for the same thing for the description. So engineering Control C, engineering key PC. You can update valid from, the valid to. And for the cost center category, we change to A for development. I click on enter. Okay, I change a functional area to perhaps marketing, sales, and distribution, consulting, and services, for example. So cost center name, description, valid from, valid to, person responsible, cost center category. Can change the standard hierarchy node. We can change also the company code. We can change also functional area. We can change also the profit center. So for example, if I change the profit center, okay, we keep the same company code, and I go back engineering, Control C, Control V, Control C, Control V, and I create. So right now you're able to create a single cost center directly. You're able to create a single cost center per copy. So right now, if you are able to looking for all the cost centers that you have created, for example, for today, I go back. So valid from, and you're able, for example, to create on. I select create on to display all the cost center that is valid. So I change also edit statute all by company code, and I just want to display all the cost center created today. I'm able to display all the cost center that have been created today, and I'm able to, for example, to do any change. So if I go to the detail and if I click on edit, I'm able, for example, to change the user responsible for department or to add the department ERP. For example, I had the department and I save. Automatically, if I go to change log, I see that the field that has been changed with all the new value. So you can see now that you are able to navigate. You just have to click, for example, I just want to see another one. I just have to click on, and automatically I'm able to edit, delete, copy, and change the valid from and the where used list where used the cost center. So everything is possible with SAP Fiori, and it's very simple to use for dummies in particular. So you have know how to create and display a cost center in SAP Fiori. Thank you so much.